Dear ones, even though you have crossed into the new world, you worry that nothing is right in your life or the world. So your inner caretaking sensations are surfacing once again. You feel you cannot ignore everyone and live in an isolated box. At the same time, you cannot care for everyone or even those closest to you because you are no longer a caretaker. The indications that such is so are that you are frazzled, tired, irritable, and frightened. The old has to be destroyed before the new can be built. But you are trying to keep as much of the old as possible, creating a wobbly new structure. You fear that without 3D structures, your life will never be complete or correct. Instead, note how rapidly your former world is falling apart, indicating something has to replace it. Thousands of creations are yet to be formed. Imagine a plot of land with a decaying barn. Every piece of the barn must be removed before a new structure can be built. Once the land is cleared, you have innumerable choices. A new barn, home, business, or develop the land into a forest or wildflower field. Numerous options that were likely never envisioned before the barn decayed. So it is now. What no longer serves the new world needs to be removed. Much of the stress you are experiencing is wasted energy because the new is forming within each of you. Perhaps you will wish to build something temporary, and another wishes to create something more permanent. Discussions ensue, and decisions will be made, not resulting from a logical mindset, but from needs within. So, some will receive inner messages wishing to be part of this group, and others will find different areas of interest. You are most likely thinking of group needs and activities, as was true in 3D. Instead of activities for a few people, most 3D actions were based on the needs of a multitude. And because two essential 3D elements were caretaking and power-mongering, creations that were correct for a few most often became the model for the majority based on what the power-mongers allowed or encouraged. This new world does not follow the same rules. Your world is much more individualized without central sources telling you what you need or want. So this shift is confusing and frightening for many, with thoughts of things you need being destroyed or removed. The destruction of the old, decayed system is frightening because you are not used to thinking outside the group box. What do you need or want? Instead of what does the 3D world need according to my intellect, power-mongers, the media, or anyone or anything other than your inner voice. In this new world, you create what you need, as will all others who have transitioned. You will do so either individually or in small groups. Creations that will no longer be partially right for you, but precisely what you need or wish for, with a flexibility that was never possible in 3D. What you want or need today may be different next month or tomorrow. This is a create-as-you-go world instead of what is right for as many people as possible, designed by someone who then tells you what you need. Of course, this discourse is upsetting to many of you because you want someone to tell you what and when to do it. In 3D, it was much easier to fulfill a partial need through group action than it will be for you initially, because you are not used to creating what you need instead of accepting what is provided. So you are frightened. What if you make a mistake? What if you create something that is not right for you? You will do both initially. Not because you wish to frighten yourself, but because you are a novice creator. But with practice, you will joyfully create this and that. Who are you? What do you need or want? Why do you need or want that? When are you going to create it? Not when will society create it, but when will you create it? Group thought is no longer the creation mode. Nor is caretaking part of the equation. That is not to indicate you will ignore or deny others their dreams, but instead, those are their dreams, not yours. You no longer need to delay your joy because others are not joyful or are frightened. You no longer need to worry about others, as you observe that they are not caring for themselves but waiting for someone to care for them. You no longer need to delay your life until others are comfortable in theirs. You are no longer a 3D caretaker in any form. This is a new world, and you are a new being with unlimited creation skills that you are most likely curtailing as you note the fear of others. Others' pain will disappear when they realize they have the same creation skills as you and are brave enough to use them. Allow yourself to flow into this new world without worrying about losing this program or that idea. Programs that are right for many, but not all. Create what you need when you need it, knowing that others have the same abilities if they choose to use them. The universes are always open to helping them, and you develop your new skills. You are not alone, even though many of you feel you are. This is merely the in-between stage as you transition from 3D thoughts and expectations to a fully creative new you. So be it. Amen.